NB people wondering if they should do something about their nail polish looking heavily chipped. Nah, I don't really feel like it. I have never been so called out by a post in my life. Although, I actually did redo my nails a couple days ago, but they were really, really heavily chipped. Like, some of them just had none left on them. This video brought to you by my YouTube members and patrons. Thank you guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video, and today we're going to be returning to r/non-binary memes. Excuse the war paint. I had a fight with it today. It was running, and it was just... I really should have just completely redone it, but I got to a point where I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. It feels like it's running again. No, I think that's just my imagination now. Also, I've changed the lighting slightly, so the background should be slightly brighter, and I should be relatively the same, but for me, recording this, the light on me is less intense, but I've turned up the brightness in the camera, so the background should be a bit brighter. So let me know if this looks nicer, or if you hate it, or if you didn't even notice, and if I hadn't said anything you wouldn't have noticed. Let me know. Very quickly, before we get into the subreddit, I'm live as of 2 hours of this video coming out, so please do come along. It's always a really good time, and I enjoy seeing you guys there. And also, YouTube members and patrons, you guys get an extra video every single week for as low as £1 a month, so please do consider. That equates to about 25p per video, and it really helps support the channel. Other than that, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? So, what was the important thing you wanted to tell me? Wow, you're non-binary? Which pronouns fit the best so I can refer to you appropriately? It's really that easy though. Like, it really is just that easy. Someone tells you they're non-binary, you ask the right pronouns, you move on with your life. Same thing for if someone's trans. The same thing for if someone is cisgender, right? If you meet someone, or you have a friend, or you know someone, and you don't actually know for sure what pronouns they go by, ask, and it's just that easy, and it will be over. Finally feeling ready to tell more people my chosen name. A right-wing influencer with the same name gets killed, and now everyone will think it's after him. Oh no. Yeah, that's unfortunate, isn't it? It's like a kind of a nice name as well. Like, I like that name. And yeah, now, especially right now, just, you're gonna have to possibly wait a little longer. It's the same with, like, naming your child. If you have a child, you know, now, like, your partner's been pregnant for this long, finally gives birth, and you're like, what should we name the child? We've been thinking Charlie for like 9 months. What are people gonna think? But if it makes you feel any better, OP, whether you see this video or not, you did outlive Charlie. The person that would see you dead, the person that would have hated you, you've outlived him, so that's something to be proud of. My pronouns are none. Do not refer to me. So when I first did a collab with One Topic, when we first started messaging to arrange this collab, I asked OT what pronouns to use. This was the response I got. So to this day, I never got an answer. So I guess OT is just OT. When I meet my co-worker's 9-year-old non-binary kid, I've only had Junie for a day and a half, but if anything happened to them, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. Real, so real. Children need to be protected, especially queer children who, you know, out in this world are definitely not getting the societal protection that they need. Japanese design firm Kenji Abe has designed a glass beer bottle that you can stick into the sand on the beach. So I forgot to save the Reddit caption. I'll go get it in editing. The Reddit caption said, non-binary person named Sand. It's funny because I can absolutely imagine a non-binary person being called Sand. I've met non-binary people with names not far off of that, so I mean... Seriously though, I read it as Kenji Abe. It's probably Kenji Abe, now that I think about it. Either way, Kenji, did you know what you were doing here? This is going straight in someone's ass. Me wanting big boobs so I can't see my dick when I look down. Modern problems require modern solutions. You know what? I respect the hustle. That's definitely a solution. Go for it, you know? Don't let anybody hold you back. My body goals when exercising. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I'm never gonna have the body on the length. I simply just don't have the right body type. my bones are wrong, you know? Like I'm very square. I know I wear button-up shirts, which can kind of mask the shape of someone's body, but genuinely, the shape of my body isn't, it kind of is this square. I'm built like a rectangle. Once again, I talked about this in a video not that long ago, but the ability to shapeshift, that would just be wonderful. That would just be great. Select your identity. Male. Female. Yes, my favorite gender. That, I think, roughly translates to non-binary. My desire to look like a twink. Me trying to be confident in my body. Why not both? Be confident in your body. I'm sure your body looks great. And here's the thing. The twink definition isn't this like hard and fast set in stone definition, okay? Twinks of various body sizes and shapes exist. You don't have to be like a small, skinny, like minimal fat, minimal muscle person to be a twink. You know, you can be a twink. Spotify is requesting access to your gender. You can't have it. It's mine and mine alone. My gender is an incorporeal being that inhabits this body, and only I get to access it. Create character. Male. Female. Hardcore. That's just Doom Guy, right? That's Doom Guy is non-binary confirmed because his gender is hardcore. What game actually was this? The screen looks kind of familiar. What was that RPG that came out not long after Baldur's Gate that like everyone shit on? I wonder if it's that game. I'm not sure. Someone at home let me know. You'll probably know what game this is. What are your pronouns? I don't participate in that nonsense. Me, a genderless partygoer. Cheers, I'll drink to that, bro. Here's the thing. Boomers that say this stuff are stupid. It's just a sign that people didn't pass elementary school, or in the UK, junior school level English, right? Things that you're taught from like the age of 8 years old is pronouns, right? And everybody has them. I've talked about this before. Everybody has them, apart from, I know I'm gonna get the comments about it if I don't bring it up, that one Sonic character recently that doesn't have pronouns. Because pronouns, right? He, she, they, all pronouns. Generally what people think of when they think of pronouns, right? I, you, me, also all pronouns. So if you refer to yourself as anything other than your name, you're using a pronoun. If you are referring to someone else as anything other than their name, you are using a pronoun. Every single language has, in some form, pronouns. Every single human language has pronouns because humans have always had to refer to things or people. So pronouns have always had to exist. This boomer mentality of pronouns is neoliberal nonsense doesn't make sense. And the final post. New pronouns just dropped. He, in the way you call an animal you don't know the gender of, a little guy. She, in the way sailors refer to their boats. They, in the way people say, they say that, blank. A faceless and all-knowing collective. You are anything. You are everything. I want to be referred to they in that sense. You know, they have shown through new research that X is true. I want that to be how, because my pronouns are they, them, right? So I think that it is now a collective they, them, you know? The whole like boomer mentality of like, oh, they, them is plural, even though that's not true. Screw it, refer to me as plural then. I want to be the collective. I want to be the all-knowing they. They with a capital T. But that is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally, you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. But a huge, massive special thank you to all of the wonderful YouTube members and patrons that do support me. All of your names are up on screen right now, and it genuinely means so much to me. You have no idea idea how much joy it brings me to witness this list just growing. Genuinely, like, thank you so much to everybody that wants to support the channel. Genuinely, thank you so much. If you can't afford to, that's fine. Truly, you should get your own situation sorted out before you even think about giving me money. But to everybody that can, it means so much that you do. So thank you so much. And you guys get an extra video every single week, and that's for as low as £1 a month. So yeah, thank you. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.